you brought up fighting dirty.
Okay.
I want to see you fighting dirty. I'm trying to catch you fighting dirty. So some people consider the headbutt a dirty thing.
Yeah. I think the headbutt's legit.
That's such a weird position to take.
I know, but I think the headbutt's. I want it to be allowed in MMA.
It's weird to say that the headbutt is legit, but then you consider other things dirty. I think the headbutt goes in the bin with all the other things that are not allowed in combat sports. Right?
I don't think so because I think of dirty fighting as wow. I think of dirty fighting as maiming things. Like if you're like a headbutt, it's like a good elbow strike, or it's like a knee strike.
This guy's never been headbutted.
It's a good move.
Let me see your headbutt. Let me see your headbutt. All right. That was actually pretty good.
It's not that hard.
He sort of did it.
I just launched.
It was a little springy for me.
I'm a springy guy.
Yeah. That's actually pretty good. That's what I want to talk about. What he's not doing. Do you know what you're not doing?
Yeah.
Right. This guy's good. He knows a little bit about a headbutt. Good job. So the problem with the headbutt is people tend to think of the head as the weapon. Right? Your head is not the weapon in a headbutt. I know that sounds insane, but that's kind of how most of my instruction goes. Because if you try to think of your head as the weapon, then you're thinking of your neck as the thing that launches it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And your neck muscles are nothing. This is the projectile. What's launching it is all this right here.
Leg muscles.
Dude, I want to brace my neck, brace my core, and use my leg muscles to drive myself into it. Where most people go wrong with this and how you like fuck yourself up with it is people will try to like kill it every time.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. This is a max power headbutt from me. That's it. I have the advantage. This is the one thing that being small has the advantage of. Jake is a pretty average height guy. I'm a below average height guy. If we square up, I come forward and you come forward, my head is hitting
right on my nose.
Yeah,
it's right here.
I'm gonna put where I'm hard and put it where you're soft, right? Which is painful for him. The reason you don't have to do this very hard, The reason you don't have to do this very hard is because say if things go wrong, there's three combinations. There's three possible combinations. I'm low and he's high. Boom, doesn't take much. That hurts. How hard do I have to hit you for that to hurt?
10%.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
It's like the elbow. It takes nothing. So in that way, it is much like the elbow. Now, lower your level to mine, right? Now we're dead even. If we both come forward, boom. This is 50-50, right? This just hurts us both.
Double knockout, which would be hilarious, but...
Right.
Yeah.
If he's lower than me, he ends up lower than me, and I come forward, I've now tried to face butt you in the forehead, right? Mouth butt you. I'm trying to mouth butt you. If we go with a taller guy, right? This gets even cooler because there's more we can do. Now in a fight, not everybody stands up super tall. A lot of times people will hunker down.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a good start to a fight though, as people start to be like this.
Right. That's what I was going to get into.
Yeah.
If people are up very tall, you sort of touched on it with the way you executed. He did more of a jump. Again, using the leg muscles, right? If you can come up, it doesn't take much.
Right.
That's the same as the uppercut. Where do most people go wrong with their uppercut? They try to throw it too hard.
Yeah.
They try to make it too big a thing. Gravity's on your side.
Yeah.
You're not going to go into the air, which means how much you weigh, like what? 700 pounds?
700.
Right? Gravity's holding you down.
Yeah.
So as I add the uppercut, it doesn't take much. It's not like this one. When I hit you with this, force dissipates.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When I hit you with this, force doesn't have much of anywhere to go.
Well, also if you're coming side to side, you're not over here.
Yeah.
To be behind this punch.
Yeah.
You are, but when you're here, you are under this.
Yeah. Literally with my biggest, strongest parts of my body.
Yeah.
If I can jump all 150 pounds of me into the air, right? Applying that same motion to that.
Yeah.
But don't throw your whole self into the headbutt. Because if it goes wrong, and things do go wrong.
Yeah. So in my professional headbutting opinion, because that's what I did literally.
He's professionally hard-headed.
Oh, you're a football player. Yeah.
So if you were here, like my job was to go like this.
Yeah.
And put my face through your chest.
Get to the hit and then freeze.
Right. So it's
freeze. Look at this. Look at this architecture here.
Right.
Look at this.
So I'm creating not necessarily a headbutt.
Look at this. You enjoying this?
If I were to go like this, boom.
Right.
When I did that, boom. I am running risk of everything back here going tick, tick, tick.
You need architecture.
Yeah.
And you need to moderate the power.
Same way you don't throw a punch like this.
Yeah. If you moderate the power, that way if it does go wrong, say I am a little off and I get a little squirrely with my neck here. If I don't throw it as hard as I can, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
If I throw it full force, I'm herniating discs.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sending them across the ring like the little pizza launcher. Remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza launcher? Shoots little discs out. Choom, 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 choom.
I think I might be too young for
Motorized.
that.
Yeah.
There are variations, of course, like you can whip your head side to side, but these are like more like distraction blows. Not that they're not devastating and damaging.
Yeah.
But if you think of them as a knockout, it's much like all fighting.
Yeah.
If you chase the knockout, you'll lose the decision. You know what I mean? Just like even in self-defense, that applies to self-defense. If you chase the finish, you'll lose by something that you're not predicting. If I try to throw myself super hard into everything, I'm not only throwing myself super hard into a headbutt, I might be throwing myself super hard into a punch. You know, so it doesn't have to be hard. These are quick things. Like if I'm backing up with my boxing and my wrestling skills, and we're just tied up and sort of even, and I just swipe across here, it would be a good move anyway for me to achieve head position.
Yeah.
If I just achieve the head position dynamically and don't care that I'm striking you.
Yeah.
All right. So how do we practice this? There's a couple ways to practice this. One thing is you do a pad, and unlike pad holding for punching, normally if he were to punch, I would give him a little feedback back.
A little dunk.
Yeah, I'd give him a little, so it'd feel good for both of us. When you're pad holding for headbutts, don't do that, right? I let him do what he's gonna do to it, right? If he's hitting it so hard, give me a hard one, right? That this is happening to my arm, that tells me he's not doing it right, right? It should just be a quick, from a good posture, quick little, boom, that's good enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough. Exhale just like your strike, right? Yeah. Bish, yeah. Give me a 1-2. Boom, right? And now step into the jab, right? Step in the jab, boom, and give me a headbutt there. Boom. There you go. So we can build it in just like a combo, right? 1, boom. Yeah, do 1-2.
Okay.
Right? Pop, pop, and then step in, jab, pop. There you go. Right? Because what happens? 1-2. Boom, boom. Step into the jab. 1, expecting 2. Boom. You know what I mean? Yeah. You build it into your combos just like the punches. Give me 1-2, 3. And then step in on the 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Headbutt. Boom. It can take the place of the right hand or it can take the place of the left hand. You just build in your combos the same way. If you want to spar with headbutts, headbutt sparring is only done with people that you really, really like and really, really trust.
Yeah.
I don't have any here. I just got Jake and Seth. But what we could do is say we're doing some clinch fighting, right? And we're just practicing pummeling drills, clinching drills. What I want to do is I'm trying to teach Jake to headbutt, right? I want to teach him when to headbutt. So what I'll do is I get him here, I'll go like this. Good job, right? And if Jake feels like I've got a good position for a headbutt, he might give me a little thing to strike. You know what I mean? It requires a little give and take, requires a little cooperation. Or the other choice is if we're going a little harder at clinching, you just sort of pantomime it. Don't be that guy that does this when no one knows that that's what we're practicing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like dude that throws fake punches in jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Fuck him all the way. Right? Like, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
That's
If you just kind of like wiggle your shoulders just to think about it,
You
fine.
can put it in your mind.
If you're going,
think. Yeah.
no.
Like, dude, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. So don't do it unless that's part of what we're doing. If we're in self-defense class, I might add headbutts. I might headbutt my own arm. Or if Jake is down with the combo, he knows what it is, he gives me the hand. He shows me his hand. He knows I'm going to headbutt. We sort of slow it down right then. And then these things will start to materialize the faster you go. And the better you get at this, and if you both want to put on helmets and add it in every once in a while, it's just not something you can do all the time because of the impact.
If you're both wearing headgear though,
I think it's worth at least a little bit of practice if your primary focus is self-defense. Mm-hmm. Obviously, don't replace a lot of your training with it, but you don't want to forget about it. You don't want to be like, guy's got double unders, right? And he picks his head up and looks at you, and you guys are looking at each other, and you don't remember anything else to do, or my overhooks are so good, and you're like, well, shit, I'm just stuck.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Like, remember, dude, you got a head, right? Boom, you knock that headbutt in there, boom, and now I might let go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You want to remember to do these things, and you can't remember to do them under stress unless you've trained them. Other ways of getting into this, I like if we go from like a hand trap like here, right? Everyone knows to push down an elbow or to push down and punch. you build the headbutts in the same way. How do we get there? The best way I like to get there is by doing like this, which gets the hands low. So then when I skip in, I end up on top. He can't get these between me and him in time. I go boom, I step in, but then I need to go right back on the boxing.
Yeah.
Like right into it, or to the takedown or whatever. So I like 1, 2, 3. If I miss, we've got that one, hand trap, that one, coming in low and then coming in up, right?
Kind of like faking a takedown a little bit.
Yeah, and getting under, especially if they've got a high guard, right? And I want to get up under it, and this is something that you should do anyway.
Yeah, because if he shoots down like that, I'm gonna do this to try and sprawl.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna go right into his head. He doesn't.
You're
even
gonna
have to move.
face butt my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Boom, like this. And this is a thing that I should be doing anyway. Like I should be working towards this sort of position anyway, especially in self-defense if I'm not trying to achieve a takedown. I should be trying to get into a good tied up inside position where I'm monitoring his arms. I've got this arm pretty well monitored. You can't punch me. I've got this arm pretty well monitored. You can't punch me. So we're in a stalemate. Oh, we're gonna start kneeing and groins. Nope. I know. I remember to headbutt. And maybe I just give him 1. Maybe I give him 2, and then I'm back onto my other stuff. But that's my thoughts and opinions on the headbutts. I think it's extremely valuable. I think it's a game changer. It completely changes the complexion of every fight that it's introduced in. I just think that it needs to be trained in an intelligent, safe way, but it does need to be trained.
I actually agree on this one. I like the headbutt. I think Lethway is smart for using it. I think it's helpful.
You agree with me?
I actually agree with him. I like the headbutt. I don't even think of it as dirty fighting. I think of it as a legit technique that's just a little bit harder to train than other legit techniques.
You can't think of anything that I got wrong in there. It was a brilliant breakdown and analysis on my part,
I mean,
right?
if you want to push me for it.